Hi everyone! I know I am live and I'm still messing with things, but yeah, I'm sorry. I am running a little bit late tonight. Not too bad, it's only 9:08, so but we're on, we're here, we're doing okay. Let me turn it on my phone real quick and turn it on my phone real quick so I can see comments. I can't see them on the iPad, but just in case, you never know. So, see my new shirt? Facebook on my iPad is weird, so I'm still getting kind of used to it. On my Pro, it has different features than what it has on my phone. And I still have a cough, y'all. Not last weekend, but the weekend before, I was sick, and I just can't get rid of this cough, so, yeah, sorry about that, but, anyways, it's been a busy weekend, but I am going to be doing a floral arrangement, and if you didn't see my post earlier, I'll show you really quick. I'm trying to move my hot glue gun so I don't get glue on my phone. So, that's some strong coffee, guys. So let me show you a few things. Okay, so first, I'll show you this. Can you see it? So this was a glass vase. I have another one like it, but not close enough to grab. So this was just a plain glass vase when I bought it at Hobby Lobby today. But I didn't want a plain glass vase, so I actually just took some scrapbooking paper. Here. I bought this pack of scrapbooking paper. There's more butterflies in there, but colored ones. But, so I bought this pack of scrapbooking paper at Hobby Lobby. I bought the clear vase, and all I did earlier was I, used my Mod Podge, and I just Mod Podged in the inside of the vase. I added all the butterflies to the outside, and you can kind of see, I kind of did one upside down. But, yeah, it's not going to make that much of a difference. That might even just be the back of my floral arrangement. So, anyways. So yeah, I just mod, and since these are going to be fake flowers, it's not going to really make a difference. I'm not going to be adding water. Probably wouldn't work if you put real flowers in here and had to fill it with water. But since I'm using fake flowers for this arrangement, it'll be perfectly fine for that. But anyways, I just thought it was pretty. And you can see this line here. I'm going to put a bow on it and wrap this around, so it won't matter anyways. It'll be perfectly fine. So, anyways, I am working on this for in about a week and a half. We're having my mom's memorial service, and so I'm working on this floral arrangement for that. It'll go, I don't know, somewhere. And so anyways, my mom loved butterflies, and she actually had a butterfly tattoo on her shoulder. So I got some of her favorite flowers in her favorite colors, and I went with the butterfly theme, and yeah. So, guys, I'm drinking coffee so I can get some energy for this live, guys. It's been a really long weekend here, and if you follow me on Instagram, I talked about it on Instagram, but I didn't talk about it on Facebook. But So anyways, I took 2 of my children to the mall this weekend, and we actually went there when my husband was at work, and we actually went to go, he needed some new clothes, so that's what we went there for. We didn't buy any new clothes, but we did come out of the mall. We got into our new car that we purchased on Thursday, and it wouldn't start, so that was a fun experience. I have to say though, our the dealership where we got our car from, they were super amazing. My husband called them when I called him, and they basically said, you know, let's get it towed, let's get it in the garage, let's look at it, and we'll give you a different car to drive around while we fix it for you. But so the problem was actually the company that they use for roadside assistance, and that company spent about 2 hours arguing with me that I gave them the wrong address for the car dealership, and they basically refused to tow it to the address that I gave them because they said it wasn't the car dealership. And so I spent 2 hours in the parking lot with my 6 and 4-year-old, and it just wasn't a lot of fun. And so now I'm not driving our new car, I'm driving a different car, and it was an experience. So, but the car dealership, I was really mad, and actually I was screaming at the guy on the phone from roadside assistance in the parking lot, which I shouldn't have done. And if you know me, ouch, I just burnt myself on the hot glue gun. And if you know me, I'm a very quiet person, and I don't scream at anybody, but I was just so frustrated in that moment, and I screamed at this guy on the phone, and I kind of feel bad now, but they just weren't very helpful. But the car dealership, they're amazing. So anyways, back on track to what I'm doing. So I made this one. Didn't make it, but I added the butterflies, like I already said. I added those. If you guys are on, will you say hi and let me know where you're watching from? I see a lot of people are watching. Hi, Melissa. I see your comment. Great. I see a ton of people are watching, but nobody is saying hi, and so I just want to make sure. I want to make sure that it's working. So if you'll say hello, let me know you're here. Tell me where you're watching from. That's always fun. Before I go any further, if you don't know, my name is Tricia, and I co-own Pretty in Paint Crafts. Hi, Heather. Hi, nice, thanks for watching. So I co-own Pretty in Paint Crafts with my sister-in-law, Chelsea, and we make all kinds of pretty things. Hi, Julie from the Port. Hi, Brittany from the Port. Hi, guys. Thank you so much for watching. So we make all kinds of pretty things, and hi, Rebecca from Ohio. Oh, thank you guys so much for watching. It is amazing. But so yeah, we make all kinds of things, and we actually just finished 30 days of live in February, or 28 days of live, because February only has 28 days. And so this is the first time I'm going live since, not since then, I've went live once, but it's the first time I'm actually going live and creating. But so yeah, we're having a lot of fun. So yeah, that's just a little bit about me. I am in Goshen, Indiana, and my sister-in-law, my co-owner, my partner in crime, she actually lives in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. So it makes it a little bit easier to reach more people and create for more people, and we just enjoy it a lot. So anyways, I work in a floral arrangement. I have this one, and excuse me, now I have the hiccups. I found this, which is super, super cute. And sunflowers are actually one of the flowers that I have to go in the floral arrangement. I have a bunch of them, but sunflowers are one of my mom's favorite flowers, or were one of my mom's favorite flowers. And so, I don't know, I just like this one. This was my original idea, and this is, I still love this. But then I found this one, and I just love this one too. So anyways, I might start with the butterflies, and go from there. But, so, I have a ton of flowers over here, and, all kinds. My mom's favorite color is green, but she loves sunflowers, and she loves lilies, and so I have those. But her favorite flower, and it's actually, sorry, I gotta sit like, it's more comfortable this way. Her favorite flower, and it's actually easy to find because it's St. Patrick's Day, but it really wasn't that easy to find in a fake flower, is, green carnations. And so you can see my hands, they're stained, pretty green. And that is because I took all these white carnations and I dyed them green for this. So, I did that a little bit earlier tonight when I was helping cook dinner. So, yeah. So I took, there's a bunch of carnations, maybe a dozen or so that I dyed. And then these were just white filler flowers that I had bought, and I dyed those green as well. Because I also have another bunch that are white. So these are basically, everything's green, yellow, and white. So it'll be pretty when it's all done. And yeah, so I'm going to just start adding flowers, chopping them up. I don't leave them all on the same stem. I like to divide them, and then I can get more use out of them. And I probably have enough flowers to make, to fill both of these containers. Because I also got these daisies, green daisies. So I probably have enough flowers to fill both of them, but I'm going to start with the butterflies. And I have some ribbon and all kinds of stuff. So anyways, trying to think which is easiest for you guys to see. I'll probably point my iPad down so you can see better, a little bit better, and then I will read comments from my phone. And yeah, so if you have questions or comments or whatever, I'll try to read them on my phone while I'm working, so I can make sure I catch them all. So, and if you're just joining us, will you say hi and let us know where you're watching from? I'll try not to burn myself again on this hot glue gun. I did that once already. It's in a weird spot. It's normally not right here on this side of the table. It's over on this side. Hi, Katie from South Bend. Thanks for watching. Oh, hi, Tracy from Tennessee. Wow, thanks for watching. In our room. I have an interruption. Hi, Lisa from Georgia. Thanks for watching.
The 2 iPads?
No, that's just the case.
Oh.
Sorry, guys. I have an interruption. She's supposed to be in bed, but apparently she's not.
Somebody is not really on there.
So, anyways. You're supposed to be in bed.
Why do you put coffee in 2?
Go.
Why do you put that on top of it, Mommy?
It's like a centimeter too big for this.
I have to go potty.
You have to go to bed.
Mommy.
Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. I'm going to get a knife.
You're too heavy. Here. I like your shirt, Mommy.
Thanks. Go to bed. So this is like a centimeter too big, of course. So I'm going to trim it down. Alright, let's see. Hopefully this will fit in there. They come in like 3 sizes, so there was a size bigger than this, and then a size like a lot smaller than this. And it's kind of like there. Now it'll fit in there. Perfect. I want to add some hot glue to it, maybe. There we go. I just want to put some hot glue on it so that I can make sure that it doesn't come out. I don't want to push it all the way down in there because I want my flowers to be able to stand up better. But I do want to make sure that it's melting. So if you guys are watching, I am working on this floral arrangement, and right now I'm just trying to get it attached, the foam in the inside. Let's see. There we go. And I did get some glue around the edges, but once I add all these flowers, it's not, you're not going to see it anyway, so.
Okay.
You need to go to bed.
Just go with the bathroom. Why did you pick out for orange and I wanted the pink one? This pink, but this not matching the pink.
It's your pink.
But it's a little darker than my pink.
Okay, go to bed.
This towel.
So, I have a ton of flowers, and I'll probably just start adding one by one. I think I'm going to start with the sunflowers, though, because they're probably the bigger ones. Oh, no. They'll be the taller ones out of all of them. So, and I did get some green ones. No. Oh.
Did you pop this?
No, go to bed.
I think I popped it.
Alright. Lisa, so I had, I just bought some of the right, whatever, however you say it. I bought some of that, the dye. It was actually the powdered kind, because that's the only color that they had in the green that I wanted. And I just added it. I'll get the bowl. Hold on. I have a big bowl.
Hi, Mommy.
I had a big bowl like this. And I just add my dye in there, and then I fill up the water most of the way in this bowl. And then I just cut them off of the group. You know, like how they're all grouped together in here. And
Mommy.
then I just stuck them back. I stuck them in the dye. And I tried, because most of the time when you dye things, you're supposed to rinse them afterwards. So I actually did. I let one sit, and then I rinsed it afterwards. And the dye just came right back out. And I'm pretty sure that's because of the fabric. It's like a silky fabric that the flowers are. So then I just left it in the dye for about 20 minutes. And I shook off as much of the extra as I could. And then I just stood them up in this. I put them in a cup to stand them up and let them dry. And then they came out looking like that, which isn't, it isn't bad. They could probably, if I dyed them again, if I would have dyed them again, they probably would have went a little darker. But I like this color, and then if you can see, the tips are a little bit darker. I like that. Because if you've ever seen green carnations at the store around St. Patrick's Day, that's the same way that they look. That they look there too. So the tips are always a little bit darker. So anyways, I liked it. It came out pretty nice. I would say just don't rinse them afterwards, which is kind of the opposite. If you ever dyed anything else, like a shirt or anything, you're supposed to rinse it until it comes clear. But yeah, it didn't work for the flowers. So don't rinse them. Just shake them as much as you can. Shake them out as much as you can, and then let them dry. So those are my tips. Hi, Marilyn. Thanks for watching. Sophia, you need to go to bed. So, I'm going to start with sunflowers. And
I like this too.
I think this is going to be the front, so I'll start here.
Does it like put it in, Mommy? Why do you need the light? The lights are...
So, you see I got a little bit of green dye. I don't even know how that happened, but anyways, it'll be okay, because by the time I add all the flowers, you won't notice it, but anyways, let me turn this around. Hi, Diane, Fort Wayne. Thanks for watching. Sorry for the coughing, guys. I am totally better except for the cough. And we went to church on Sunday. It was the first time that we went to church in a couple of weeks because we've all been sick. And
What?
I was fine except for singing. I couldn't sing with everybody else because every time I tried,
Mommy,
I would start coughing. So, anyways.
This
So,
is my butter.
I'm going to clip off these.
It's a bottle pop. Why?
Alright. And if you guys, if you add if you're trying to do a floral arrangement for something, if you just add a little bit of hot glue at the end of it when you stick it in, it's really going to help it from falling in where you don't want it. That's kind of the annoying thing about when you add things. Tracy, so I got, I actually went to the dollar store first because the other day when I was in the dollar store and all their St. Patrick's stuff, they had green carnations. So I went there first, but they were out of green carnations. So almost all of the flowers, except for the sunflowers, I got at the dollar store. Because for this, it's not something that I wanted to spend a ton of money on. So I bought most of them at the dollar store. But normally, well, the sunflowers came from Hobby Lobby. And that's normally where I buy most of them. So, and they have beautiful flowers at Hobby Lobby, fake flowers. And actually this week, all their flowers are 50% off. So, so they weren't as expensive as what they'd normally be. So that was a good thing. Like I said, I didn't want to spend a ton of money on this. I want it to be pretty, and obviously I want it to look good. Tracy, yes I do. I do sell arrangements. I sell wreaths. That's what I make. So yeah, I do. And if there's some special arrangement that you'd like to have done, you can always private message my page, and we can talk about it. But I do. Yes, I do. Okay. So I'm just going to keep cutting and keep adding. That's a good thing about floral arrangements. That's what I really like about them, is that if you don't like it, I would say keep adding flowers. And one of the things that I do normally is, you can see me, I'm pulling off all these leaves off the flowers. Or the sunflower, I didn't pull them off before I put them in, so I just cut them off. But I do that because, one, they get in the way, and two, do you see that? That looks so fake. I mean, the flowers, yes, they're fake flowers, but that's not, I mean, that doesn't look bad. These things, that's ugly, guys. So, I chop them off. I just do. I chop them off, and then if I want to add some green leaves at the end, I'll go back and add some, but for the most part, I don't worry about it. This one's not in straight. It's bothering me, so. Also, there's wire in these things, so if you don't like the way that a flower is sitting, just bend the crap out of it, guys. what else? What should we add next? Lilies. I really just want it to be full and pretty, and I don't really have a plan. I bought all these flowers, and like I said, there's tons of flowers here, so I'm pretty sure I'll have enough to do 2 arrangements. One in the other container, this container. So I'm sure I'll have enough to do both, but I'm going to start with this one. Even this lily got some green on it. I made a mess, you guys. I don't know. I didn't know that was so... I didn't know I did it mostly at the sink, so I don't know how it got over there. So I pulled out this one because I didn't like after I put that big lily in, it kind of took up a lot of space. So there we go. And moved it to the back. So. So I started making this the front, but then, so it has to look good from all directions. I say this is the front, and that's only because when I added the butterflies with the Mod Podge, do you see that I put one on upside down? Total accident. I didn't even notice it until the Mod Podge was already dry. So there's really nothing I could do to fix it after I added it, but it's very hard to notice unless you're like staring at it, so it's not really that big of a deal. But we got a lot more flowers to add, so. Hi Tricia! Thanks for joining me. How was your live? I watched most of it. Then I had to get ready. I had to get ready to go live too, so. But, I love that sign. And actually, you said you got it at Hobby Lobby. I might go look and see if I find any. I was at Hobby Lobby today though, and I didn't see it. And actually, I was at, I went there last week. Oops. I was there last week looking at all their signs for my office area that I'm working on, and I didn't see it either, so they're probably sold out here too. Oh, you did great, Tricia. It was really, it looked really good. I feel like this is off. Thanks, Tricia. So far, it's turning out alright. It's a sunflower that's driving me nuts, you guys. I don't feel like it's sitting straight, but it is sort of, so we'll see. So, I feel like this foam that I stuck in here is sitting too low. And this is just really low. But maybe once I add some taller flowers, I feel like it's just sliding. I feel like I need something down there to hold it better. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna find something to stuff right down in here, so that way when this keeps sinking down. And I put hot glue on it, but it didn't really do very much good. And I kind of want him to stand up taller. You see that? Not that tall, but a little taller. So I'm gonna go stuff this vase, you guys. Hold on 1 second. Okay, sorry guys. Oh, now my cat's up on the table. So, I just stuffed it with some paper towel, which probably isn't the correct floral way to do it, guys, but since this is, like I said before, and if you just joined, you probably don't know, but this is not being sold. I'm not selling this. It's going to my mom's memorial service. It'll be, you know, just a pretty thing to sit there. So it doesn't really make a whole lot of difference if it's not perfect. But I just want to make sure that it's I still want it to look pretty. And everybody say hi to Holly. She's being a menace right this second. So what I was saying anyways is that it might not be the correct. I probably normally wouldn't stuff it full of paper towel to fill the bottom of it, but for this it's not gonna hurt it. There. Now when I push on this, it's not going to go anywhere. It sits up a little taller. And now these flowers are all going to sit up a little taller, and I can kind of turn them out a little so they fill more space is what I want. I want this to be bigger, if that makes sense. Sometimes when I talk, I feel it makes sense to me, but if it doesn't make sense to you, ask, and I will try to answer it in a better way. Some hot glue on my face. So if you guys are watching, will you let me know where you're watching from? There's some hot glue on this face and it's kind of annoying right now, so I'm trying to get that off. But if you haven't already, I would love it if you would share this post. Maybe some of your friends and family would like to see it. Or, and if you'd like our page, if you haven't done that already, that'd be amazing too. We love to do lives, or I love to do lives. I can't speak for Chelsea, but I love to do lives, and so I try to do at least 2 a week now that I don't do 28 days straight. So yeah, I take it one day at a time anyways. I can't get on every single day anymore, but I try to do as many as I can. So anyways, you can see now that I've raised that up, it's gonna get a lot more full now, which is good. It's what I want. Before, it looked like I was pretty much already done, and I just want this to be a lot of flowers everywhere. You know, I want it to be full, so I'm gonna actually take some of this off. So also, if you guys don't know, my partner in crime, the co-owner of this business, I call her my partner in crime, but Chelsea, she's my sister-in-law. She actually, they're gonna be here since we are getting ready for my mom's memorial service. Sorry guys, when I sit on my leg, it's so much more comfortable to me. I don't know why. It just is. But since we are getting ready for my mom's memorial service, everybody, all my family is coming here, so that obviously includes Chelsea, and so we'll be together. We'll be able to have some fun and get some crafting done and work done and all of that fun stuff. So we are super excited about that, and I don't know a lot of plans that we have, but we're planning on doing, what did she call it? A paint-a-thon? Something. We're going to paint a lot while she's here. So, if that's something you'd be interested in watching, make sure you like our page, because we'll be going live probably a lot while she's here. There we go. I think think I like that better. It's not dead center, at least for right now. So, she's also, so I think I just said that, but she is 6 months pregnant right now. And so, I think they leave on Friday night, which would put them in, get them arriving here. They live in Florida. I live in Indiana. So it would get them arriving here around Saturday, late Saturday night probably, depending on how many times they stop. Which, like I said, she's pregnant and they have a 4 and a 1-year-old. So I'm sure they're going to be stopping a lot. Yeah, so I'll get them here late Saturday night. And then Sunday afternoon, I am throwing her a baby shower. And if you guys haven't seen, you should go check out our page. I shared yesterday, I had a local lady that I found through Facebook. She makes paper flowers. And they are huge. They're probably bigger than this bowl. The big ones are. And they are so pretty, you guys. They're gorgeous. So she made them all in pastel colors. The whole shower is going to be pastel colors. And they're really pretty. So I was super excited yesterday. So that's some of our plans. Obviously we're having a memorial service, but we're having a baby shower. And there's a huge children's resale here that we go to, that we've been to together, and it's actually the next weekend too, so we'll be able to go to that together. It'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, so we just have a lot of fun. I have 3 brothers, and so they're all coming. Chelsea's coming, their kids are coming. Lisa, so you mean like kind of what I'm doing now, where I kind of put one and then I go to the other side and put another one? That's the way that I do it. It gives it more of a variety. So that way when you look at it, you can see all the different flowers. Yeah, so that's the way I do it. Yeah, so when you turn, not that you're going to turn it, but I mean, if you set this in the middle of the table, you can see all the flowers from all the different angles, if that makes sense. And also the rule that I've heard, and that I know that a lot of people use, is that you do everything in odd numbers. Odd numbers just tend to be more appealing to the eye. So, kind of like, normally it's in 3s. So, yeah, so that's kind of what I follow. Normally I just kind of add, like right now I'm just kind of adding them around in kind of what you said, opposite positions. When it starts to get more full and closer to being done, I can look at it and see like, okay, there needs to be some green over here or some yellow over here because there's none. And it gets easier as it gets more full, if that makes sense, because it'll be easier to tell where you're missing like colors or a type of flower or whatever. So it definitely gets easier. So I like this sunflower. Do you guys see it has a little baby sunflower? I like that. Super cute. So obviously I didn't chop off the little baby. I chopped off all the leaves. But I left the little baby on here. Because it's super cute. You don't want to chop that off. I chop off a lot of things from flowers. But these little like baby buds, I I call them babies. They're buds. You don't want to chop those off, guys. So let's add one more sunflower for right now. And I have needle nose pliers, but I find it's just as easy. These scissors I already ruined because one day I couldn't find my needle nose pliers, and so I kind of ruined them snipping flowers, and now it's just kind of the easier thing. I don't know. This is another little one. I could probably cut even more off of it. You want some taller ones, you want some medium ones, you want some shorter ones for in the front, like around here, to hang over. You just want all different kinds and all different colors, and it just varies. Like I said, these have wire, so make them do what you want them to do. That's the best, you know. They're not, since they're not real flowers, the wire in them is great. So make it do what you want it to do. Like this one, I want it to hang right there. So that's exactly the way that I bent it and moved it and make it go where you want it. Don't let these flowers be the boss of you. Some of them, if you buy flowers from the dollar store, they don't have bad flowers. Some of them look kind of cheap. They don't, like these lilies, they look okay. They're lilies, obviously. Some of them do look cheap. But what I would say is they tend to cram a lot of flowers in one area or in one box when they ship them. I would say just really watch that they're not folded and smashed. Like, this lily is kind of smashed in half, if you can see that. It's really flat and smashed. So, I would say if you're going to buy fake flowers at the dollar store, they don't have bad flowers. Some of them are okay. Just make sure that they're not. Make sure they take care of them. I was at the dollar store and I went through a whole bunch of them and just was like, no, those can't. So just look at them. You can always, I just folded this the other way and it opened right back up. So that helps too. I don't think I'm going to use that one. Let's see. So I don't think these are called sunflowers. Thanks, Denise. I made the vase. I'm thinking deco mesh. Mod Podge. It's decoupage is what I'm thinking of. It's scrapbook paper that I got out of this pack, and it was just a clear vase, and you can see the colored. And I just Mod Podged the paper right into the vase. So Because out of all the stuff in Hobby Lobby, I wandered forever and I couldn't decide on the vase. So I made my own. Thank you. Thank you so much. So what I was saying anyways was I don't think these are sunflowers per se. I think they have a different name. I don't know what that is. They look like little sunflowers, so that's why I bought them. The names of flowers are not... I'm not a gardener, you guys. You should see this plant that's sitting over in my living room. I can see it from here. It how do I want to say it? It was a house plant. It was like a fern or something. And I actually got it from our church when they gave it to me when my mom passed away. And it lasted a really long time. It was like surviving, and I was so proud that I remembered to water it part of the time and that it was lasting. And then recently it's just died. But it had some purple fake flowers in it. Those look good. They're fake and, you know, they're alive, if that makes a difference. They're fake though. But I can't keep flowers alive. I can't. I want flowers outside, but it would be nice if somebody would come take care of them for me so I don't have to do it. I don't garden, you guys, at all. I have a black thumb. Thanks, Harriet. So, yeah, I have a really bad black thumb, guys. I can make beautiful fake flower. I mean, I can make fake flowers look beautiful. I can't keep real flowers alive. I have a hard enough time keeping 3 children, guys. Flowers are not my thing, so... Did you guys see the video that I posted earlier? If you follow my page, if you didn't see it, you should go back and watch the video that I posted before this live. It should be like 1 post down from this live. It was hilarious. Actually, my one of my friends, one of my business friends posted it, and I shared it from their page, but it was hilarious. I've never heard of the blog before, but apparently she is funny, and it was about, she was on a kind of like a speed date, but it was for finding mom friends. It was so funny. Lisa, you killed a cactus? Oh no. That's so funny. Yeah, I kill everything. A cactus wouldn't have much of a chance either. I could probably kill a succulent too, because, you know, anything that needs watered more than once a year is probably dead at my house, so. I would, the flower, the fern, I guess the fern, I don't know. The flower that I got, it sits, so we have a recliner, and that's most of the time where me or my husband sit. And, yeah, me either, Tricia. It's not my thing. I can make beautiful things, you know. Gardening is not my thing. But this flower sits directly next to the chair that we both sit on. And I still couldn't manage to remember to water it. Yeah, me too. Me too, Tricia. That's what I decorate my house with, is fake flowers. Because I can't keep them alive. They won't survive. Don't bring them to my house. They, 2 years ago, my mother-in-law passed away, and we got a flower for her as well, and as soon as they gave it to us, I knew there was no chance of that plant making it. Ooh, I just pulled that off. But I have a black thumb. It's nice to know, though, that I'm not the only one. My mom and my grandma, They gardened everything. They had, my grandma had a butterfly garden and a hummingbird garden. And her and my mom did it together, and it was beautiful. And I definitely did not get any of those genes whatsoever. I can't garden. Although I didn't get any sewing genes either. My mom could sew like crazy. I can't sew a button on, so. When my mom passed, my sister-in-law, I think it was my stepdad or one of my brothers was like, oh, you should take her sewing machine. And I was like, listen, I'll take it, but it won't get used. I don't even know how to run a sewing machine. Actually, my brother, my oldest brother, can sew. Although I don't think Chelsea knows that, but he does know how to sew. He can do it better than I can. But, yeah. I did get the crafting gene from them, though. I will say that. My grandparents used to go to craft shows all the time. Harriet, that's hilarious. I bet they're beautiful, though. I mean... Hi, Johnny. Joni? Is it Joni? Thanks for watching. Yeah, Harriet, that's hilarious. So funny. I bet it's beautiful, though. You can't sew either, Lisa? I use, it's called liquid stitch. If I need to sew anything, like I have curtains in my kitchen. Yeah, I have curtains in my kitchen and I use liquid stitch. So basically it's like super glue for fabric, and that's what I use. If I have to sew sew anything, you know. Me too, Joni. I'm crafty, I can't sew. That is two totally different things in my world, so. Oops, I dropped something. Joni, I live in Goshen, Indiana. So, and then my sister-in-law is in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Hi, Leanne. I'm doing good, Leanne. How are you? Joni, where are you from? Where are you watching from? So I kind of bent this, but I bent it the wrong way. I bought these ones because they hung. Do you see how they were like, I liked that it would be hanging over the edge of this. Tennessee. Oh, I've been, well, I haven't, we drive, I can't even talk right now. We drive through Tennessee when we go to Florida, or when we lived in Florida and we came here, so it's beautiful. We drive through the mountains a lot. Oh, you live in Indiana too, Leanne? See how this one is hanging? I just really, I like that. So, I'll just go around and like every few inches. Seaverville. I don't know where that is, Joni. We normally just drive through, oh, Dollywood. Okay, I know where Dollywood is. We actually talked about stopping at Dollywood. When we drove through once, and we didn't, but we stopped in Nashville and we walked around. So, but we didn't know that you guys are actually on, I guess you'd be on Central Time. Are you on Central Time? So we thought we were getting there at like noon or 11. We were actually there at 10 o'clock in the morning and nothing was really open yet. So we just walked around, but we had a lot of fun, so. Yeah, we were kind of early, but it was still fun. I'd like to go back to Nashville. Leanne, you're from Valpo? We're in Goshen, so. There it goes. I was like, these things, so I want them to hang, but I keep bending them the opposite way that they want to hang, and I don't realize it until after I've bent it. Of course. Oh, Trudy, you're in Mishawaka? Wow, that's so close. Yeah, Lisa, I like it. I like the hanging ones. But I don't think so, Leanne. I don't think you're too far from me. Geography, like gardening, is not my strong suit, but I don't think you're that far either. Thank you, Joni, for sharing. That's super sweet. Fort Wayne. We were in Fort Wayne a couple weekends ago. Thanks for watching. Well, we were in Huntington, which is right outside of Fort Wayne. So. Leanne, I'm not sure. So Valpo sounds really familiar, and I don't think it's that far, so. Like, I've heard on our news them talk about Valpo, so I don't think it's far. She's probably, oh, okay. Thanks, Trudy. Stick down in there. Joni, me too. I do a lot of different things. Although Reese and doing florals is probably one of my favorite. My sister-in-law, just pulled that off. My sister-in-law paints, and she does beautiful paintings. No, not very far, Leanne. I don't know why I said Leanne, but. So I just went around and added some hanging. I might, once this fills up more, I might add some more hanging. I really like those. They give it like a, you can see them. These giant lilies are just, they're pretty. They're just super big. Jody, I have. You mean the ones that they like put lights inside of, and normally they put vinyl or something on the outside. Is that what you're talking about? I've seen those. I'm missing one here. No. Yeah. Oh, that's fun, Joni. Joni, do you do craft shows where you are? I have been, I did a few before Christmas, but I haven't done any yet this year. I'm hoping in spring I'll be able to go to more. Because I enjoy going to craft shows. At first I didn't know. It was kind of like Facebook Live. At first I didn't know if I was going to like it. Normally, I'm a very quiet person. You can ask my husband. I am super quiet. We actually joke because my husband, he is from Florida and he can talk about 50 miles a minute. And so we joke that he talks and I listen, which is normally what happens, but you guys, yeah, so it was just like Facebook Live. I didn't think I was gonna like it. I didn't think that, sorry. My husband said, show you my shirt. I didn't think that I was gonna like it, but I really enjoy it. And when I did a live every day in February, it was a lot of fun actually. Sometimes it got to be a little stressful, planning something different every single 28 days was a lot of work. But, yeah, once I stopped doing it, I really missed it. So, yeah. But craft shows are the same way. I love getting out there, and it's a lot of work up to a craft show, but getting out there and meeting a whole bunch of new people and, sharing, like, what I love to do and what we make is a lot of fun, so... Yeah, Jody, I want to get back into them for the spring, because in the winter it's harder. There's not as many around here since it's cold, but Leanne, what got me into doing this business? Joni, I do sell my stuff. If you like my Facebook page, we sell door hangers and wreaths and floral arrangements sometimes. All kinds of stuff. I'm getting ready. I'm making some shirts, and we'll post that on the website. We do paint parties, all kinds of stuff. Leanne, actually, so I started doing this so I started as a business doing this in September. But actually, what got me into it is and I don't think I have a picture. But my cousin graduated in June of last year. She graduated with a teaching degree. And I made her this door hanger. It was a big letter C. Her name is Miss Caperi. And so it's this giant C. And I covered the whole thing in crayons. And I added this big bow. And it says Miss Caperi. And anyways, it's hanging on her door of her classroom. And then because that was when she graduated, that's what I gave her as a gift. When she got her own classroom and she got a teaching position, she had this old rocking chair and it was brown, and she was just going to put it in her room, so I said, just bring it over, let me paint it for you. So I did, and I think those pictures are on our Facebook page, both of those. But so anyway, after I did all that for her, she's been really bugging me ever since. That was like August. She's been bugging me ever since. She's like, you are really talented. She's like, you need to be selling this. You need to be doing this. So actually, I've created things for a really long time, and mostly I've just done it for family and friends. But in September, I was just, I just thought, oh, I should just see what happens. If nothing else, I'll see what happens. And I did it, and then actually I started the Facebook page, and about, I don't know, the same day or the very next day, my sister-in-law, who, there's a picture of both of us on our Facebook page, she texted me, and she's like, hey, I know you're doing this, it looks like a lot of fun, would you mind if I helped you? And I was like, no, do you want to help me? Do you want to do this together? So anyways, we've been doing it together ever since. She goes to craft shows in Florida. I go to craft shows here. We have a virtual paint party. So every month we do a Facebook Live just like this one, and we send out blank door hangers and all the paint you need and all the paint brushes, and we all get together, everybody that's ordered the kit and us, and we all paint together, and it's a lot of fun.
I Remember I was out Florida with Grandma and Bumble and Ryan and Robert?
Yeah. This is my daughter. This is my youngest. She's 4. Say hi, Sophia. And she's actually supposed to be in bed. You need to go to bed because you have dance tomorrow. Come on, go.
I don't want to do dance.
Yes, you do. Go.
I don't want to do dance.
So, anyways, that's a little bit about why I started, how I started. They're saying hi. Say hi, Leanne. Hi, Leanne. And Trudy. And Lisa. So, anyway, she's supposed to be in bed. Thank you, Leanne. Alright, can you go to bed, please? So, thank you, Leanne. Oh, thank you, Joni. Yeah, she is. I have 2 boys, and I have 2 older boys. So I have a 12-year-old, Carter. I have a 6-year-old named Mason, and then Sophia is 4. And actually, I was dying to have a little girl, and we found out that my second son was a boy, and so we tried again, and it was a girl. So, anyways, we're done. We're not having any more children, but
I want a lot of children.
We were excited to have a little girl finally.
And Carter wanted another boy with it and another girl.
Okay, you need to go to bed.
Oh, the cat from the cat show.
So I also dyed these. They were this color. Oh, Johnny, you have 3 boys? Yeah, I have 3 brothers, and I was the only girl out of 4, so. My grandma has 3 boys. I have 2 boys, and Chelsea has 2 boys, and we're mostly a boy-dominant family, so, my sister just had a little boy. He's now 4 months, so we're mostly all boys. Sophia's the only girl out of all the cousins and stuff. But Chelsea is getting ready to have a little girl in June, so we'll have another little girl, right?
I guess.
You guess? You're gonna get a cousin, a girl cousin?
No, Chelsea is.
Yeah, Lisa, that was my grandma too. I'm the oldest granddaughter, and she had 3 boys, and yeah.
Mommy, I'm gonna check this out a boy. I'm gonna check this a girl.
Alright, go to bed, please. So she was excited to have a granddaughter too. I'm really excited to have a new niece. Baby girl clothes are adorable, and I've had a lot of fun shopping. I'm throwing her a baby shower on Sunday, and I've had a lot of fun shopping for girl things. I have the hiccups now, sorry. I've had a lot of fun shopping for girl things again, so baby girl things. But I really enjoy my daughter's in dance, so that's a lot of fun.
No, I dance this, and I do some backflips, and I learned that at school, but I don't go to school anymore.
So it's a lot of fun. I love t-ball. My son does baseball. I love all that stuff, wrestling, but having dance and gymnastics and all that is a lot of fun.
No, I don't do gymnastics. I only do backflips.
Okay, go to bed. She's supposed to be in bed. 2.5 hours ago, and they're not sleeping. So. So I'm just adding these white like filler flowers in between some of the color to break it up. I like having smaller filler flowers. This one won't break up. There it is. So if you're just watching, if you're just joining, say hi, let me know where you're watching from. My name is Tricia, and I co-own Pretty in Paint Crafts, and I am working on, which I didn't even realize, but you guys can't really even see it. It's kind of off camera. I'm working on this floral arrangement. And there's kind of like a hole here, so I'm going to work on filling in this. I've kind of just been like going around. Tasha, yeah, they were my mom's favorite flower too, so they're really pretty. I actually got, this is the other, it's not a vase, but I'll probably use it as a vase to put some of these flowers in, because I got a lot. I bought too many flowers, which is something that always happens to me. But I thought this was really pretty. It's sunshine on the stem. How cute. So anyways, I love the sunflowers. They're so they're just happy. I need something color. These lilies are so big, you guys. I love them, but they're just big. Like, it's a big white area right there. So I need some color up here. Maybe some green. Okay, what else? What else? Maybe I'll stick some of this up on top of that lily. And like I said, these these I dyed along with the carnations. They were white. It's really hard to find green flowers. Like I said, the dollar store did have green carnations because of St. Patrick's Day, but of course, when I went back to get them today, they were out. So I had to dye my own, which is fine. It worked out. I was nervous though. I didn't really know. I've never dyed a fake flower before, I didn't know how it was going to turn out, but luckily it worked. There. There, I think that looks better. It adds some color right there by that white, and it gave it a lot of height right there. So you go over here and add another one. How was your guys' Monday? What did you do today? I made a Hobby Lobby run, obviously. I dyed flowers. What did you guys do though? See, that just gives it some green right there, and it gives it some height. It makes the whole thing look taller. You can see. We still need something though right in here. Maybe I could put another sunflower. It's probably what it needs right there. Another big sunflower. Oh no, I'm using the wrong scissors. That's why they're two different colors, so that I can easily see when I'm using the wrong ones. I do not, I lose scissors just as much as I ruin them, so I try not to switch them. Because there's some thick wire in here, and I should really be using pliers or, you know, like snippers, but I don't have them with me right now, so I use these, which these are already ruined. It doesn't matter, but I don't want to ruin my good scissors, so I'm not gonna. Poke a hole. There we go. Now, I filled in that hole right there. It's got a lot of color. So, I might go back and add more flowers later, but for the sake of this video, and it's already getting super late, I bought they had these at Hobby Lobby. And they're gonna go in here. See that? Isn't it pretty? They move. And so One there, and maybe one on this side, a yellow one. Yellow one. So, let's see. So we got one there, and it's not really going in the way that I want. One up there. So, spin this. So I do have some ribbon, and I'll probably add a bow, like right in here. And I might add a few more flowers, but it looks, this is kind of empty down here. I might just pull some of these down. But it looks pretty full so far. And I actually like it. So anyways, I might play with it a little bit more tomorrow, but it's getting really super late, and my daughter is still awake, and so I'm gonna have to go put her to bed. But anyways, I will, if I add anything else, I'll finish it in the morning. I will add the bow in the morning, and I will post something sticky. I will post a photo of the totally finished product, some up closes, and anyways, I will post those tomorrow as well. So if you haven't already, go and like our page, and you can change your notification settings so that you can get notified when we post or when we're live, or however you want to do it. But I will definitely post a totally finished photo of this tomorrow sometime, so you can see how it looks. But anyways, I will get off of here for tonight since it's super late and I went really long on this video. But yeah, I will probably be back live sometime this week. And then next week for sure, Chelsea and I will be together, so we will be live sometime next week as well. So, anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Am I missing comments? I'm sorry. I might be missing comments because I just saw it come up. I might be missing comments, and if I am missing comments because it says somebody commented in Maryland, if I am, I'm so sorry that I missed your comment. But anyways, thanks everyone for watching. Make sure you get sign up to get our notifications when we're going live next time, and hopefully I will see you guys again soon. So yeah, have a great night, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.